When I took the CompTIA Pen Test Plus beta exam in late June, I had to switch out the editing PC for the test PC. The test PC had a clean install of Windows 10 that allowed the exam software to find the microphone and the webcam. Since I had so many USB cables coming off the editing PC, I had to sort out which cables were keyboard, mouse, and webcam. I was also running out of USB ports in the back. I'm going to install and troubleshoot the Oracle USB 3 add-in card to add more ports and reorganize my USB cables. Before we deep dive into today's topic, a disclaimer that this video is not a paid promotion. I bought the Oracle USB 3 add-in card with my own money. Oracle provided no compensation and/or editorial guidance for this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Oracle has several different models of the USB 3 add-in card. I got the 7-port model because it had two features that I didn't want. The 2, 4, and 5-port add-in cards have an internal header for 2 ports and a Molex power connector. The 7-port add-in card didn't have an internal header, but it had a SATA power connector. I got a 12-inch SATA extension cable, since I didn't need the included Molex to SATA adapter cable. Since I wanted the most USB ports, I didn't take into consideration the horizontal port layout and the width of the PCIe slots for my case. When I booted up the editing PC with the installed USB add-in card, the BIOS halted on a VGA error. Since I had the MSI Tomahawk X570 motherboard, I had to change the PC8 Gen switch from auto to PCIe Gen 3. That setting is in Advanced mode, under Settings, Advanced, and PCI subsystem settings. Since I had a PCIe Gen 3 video card, I set it to PCIe Gen 3. With that setting changed, the PC booted up immediately. I had the USB add-in card installed in the top PCIe 1X slot that's below the GPU slot. I wanted the cables for the USB add-in card to be closer to the other USB ports. That was fine if I had the case laying on its side. Once I put the case upright, the video card had a slight sag that leaned it over the USB add-in card. When I booted up the PC, the top corner of the USB add-in card clipped the fan blades on the video card. Since I didn't have an anti-sag bracket to prop up the video card, I dropped the USB add-in card to the bottom PCIe 1X slot. That's when I discovered that the Cougar MX330G case has no PCIe slots. All the horizontal USB ports were inaccessible for plugging in any cables. There are several solutions for this problem. Return the USB add-in card for one with vertical USB ports. Get a new case with wide PCIe slots, or I can cut a wider slot with a rotary tool. I have a TrackLife rotary toolkit that costs $40 on Amazon. I used the cutting blade to remove the bottom side of the bottom PCIe slot in 10 minutes. With the Oracle USB add-in card installed, I was able to divide my cable bundle into 3 smaller bundles. The first bundle was keyboard, mouse, and webcam. The second bundle has power, network, and video. The third bundle had everything else that plugs into the USB add-in card. That's it for today's show. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.